relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says, in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hyped where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
So the New York starting five. We've got Ellis, and it's Evans, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Kansas City, and so off the tip, it's New York. Now here's James. D right on him. That one goes. Count it. James has got the game going here with the first basket for New York.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Hamilton with some nice D. This game for Kansas City, they picked up a win against Salt Lake City. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside Teague. Maury covered by Hamilton. Bonner passes to Teague. And Ellis with the block. James outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Kansas City.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Buries it from three-point range. James has got 5 now.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside Teague. James covering. Pass to Bonner. Tipped away. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
James.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Teague deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Bonner, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. James outside. Launches a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
3
And
points.
he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kansas City trails by 8. And Kansas City decides to take their first timeout here. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Your Kansas City Dancers.
James covering. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
From deep three-point range, that shot off. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. Pass to Teague. Pulls up on the wing. And another basket for Kansas City.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here's James outside. And the three ball is good. James has got 13 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Over to the left wing. The pass to Bonner. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Clock at 6. Here's Teague. Evans with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
James outside. From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Teague. To the middle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. James looking around. And again, New York with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Kansas City trails by 13. Can they get it? And that one goes long. There's the triple. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
So both teams making some changes here. For Kansas City, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Passed a little.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Griffin. On the wing, Bryant. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
New York leading by 14. James outside for the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Nixon. James covering. And it's Nixon missing.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so Kansas City now following the score by New York. The shot, Griffin trying to get open. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And here's James. He'll bring it up for New York. 19-point game. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated them.
Here's Griffin. After New York gets the three, it's blocked, and he gets it back. And James picks up the foul.
James.
That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's James. That one, no good. Here's Nixon. And so it's New York closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this.
Make some noise for your Kansas City Answers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And for New York, we've got Evans. That's Hamilton in at the three spot. James misses. Kansas City trails by 20. Teague with a clean look. No good that time. So New York will take it the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. For three, Ellis. It's rebounded by Cox.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the wing right side. Down low. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
They are just killing him on the interior.
New York leading by 18. Ellis surveying the D. Buries the long-range jumper. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And Kansas City making a change here. Honors checked in. And Kansas City misses again. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Dishes it to Teague. Maury. No good again that time. For New York, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Ellis outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Kansas City. It's deflected. To the left side wing. Takes a 3. Hamilton pulls it in. New York shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. From deep, Ellis. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The three. He doesn't hit that one. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. Out to the right wing. Little. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by New York.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after, keep attacking, and see what happens.
New York foul.
Mavericks checked in for New York.
Foul. First team foul. In for New York. Francis.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Teague against Ellis. Now the pass to Bonner. Evans with the steal. Ellis outside. Lets it go from deep. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New York?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
And Kansas City misses again.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
But Trey, that one no good. For Kansas City, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Now here's Little, covered by Hamilton. Little can't hit. New York with the ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. With a short break in the action,
Kansas
gives
City
us a
foul
chance
call.
now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Personal foul.
Thanks, guys.
First
Now
team
we
foul.
see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Out of bounds, Kansas City takes possession. And Kansas City making a change here.
Substitution
Lions
on the
checked
court.
in. And Kansas City shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lobbed up there for Evans. And Evans with a stuff.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Nixon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That 3 off the mark. New York with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. The feed to Evans. And Griffin sends it back. Nixon, the pass to Bonner. Outside Bryant. Pass to Griffin. 14 feet away. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Defended by Griffin. And Griffin sends it back. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
And New York making a change here. Weaver's checked in. And Evans with a stuff.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here is Bryant. Nixon, the pass to Teague. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Evans against Griffin. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Substitution on
So
the
New York going with almost an entire new group here. And so Kansas City now. Outside Bryant. Takes the 3. And it's Nixon missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
James outside. Rebounded by Kansas City. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
On the wing, Ellis. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Ellis has got 18 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
the score.
And so it's New York going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Well, for New York, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They obviously crushed it for me. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebound battle. Win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
James covering. Maury. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And for New York, they've got Evans. He's out there with Maverick. And it's Ellis at the shooting guard position.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. Three-pointer. And Bonner pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Maury, a three-pointer off the mark. New York shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. 14 feet away, and Kansas City misses again.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Count it, good. He's got 6.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And so Kansas City now following the score by New York. And stolen by James. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Pass to Teague. Griffin inside. They double-team Griffin, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so Kansas City now. Right side Teague, the 15-footer, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And the first one drops. Little, he's checked in for Kansas City. And so Teague gets 2 free throws. Now James, 28 points for him. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. James has got 31 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Teague. He has 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Francis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's James with the drive. Can't get it to fall.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Intercepted. Griffin with it. He's picked up by James. 3-pointer. Little can't hit. And so James will bring it up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. From deep 3-point range, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. James has got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Teague. Lets a floater go. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
3 points.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Now here's James. He has 40. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Passes it to Little. Back to Griffin. And stolen by Hamilton. James outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul.
Clearly
First
a
team
foul.
foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
From New York.
And you know,
James.
something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And New York making a change here. Arthur's checked in. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Cox. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot to stop the run. Got a piece of it. Now here's James. There's the three. It's rebounded by Cox. And Kansas City shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Here's Bryant. Second chance shot. Makes it off the glass. Cox has got his first basket of the night.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap
2 minutes
for that
remaining in
effort.
the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, James. And he's got 41.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
1:43 left here in the third quarter. Francis passes to James. It's deflected. Now here's Little. He's covered closely. Here's Bryant. Arthur grabs the board. For New York, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. James with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. James, the pass to E. New York shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
A different look for New York. Evans, he's checked in for Maverick, and it's Ellis in for James. 1:04 left to play in the third. Outside Bryant. And there's the pass to Little. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Nixon. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Nixon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Evans outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And that one misses. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Now here's Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
For Kansas City.
For Kansas City, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And Kansas City making a change here. And so Ellis will bring it up for New York. From deep, the long distance three is buried. Ellis has got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's New York with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Moment here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information. He said that he has a torn tricep. Certainly not what you wanted to hear. Well, the season isn't very old. This is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
We've got Webb, and it's Romero in at the power forward. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Webb. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for New York. Ellis with the ball. That was huge.
Incredible. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pass to Nixon. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Good on the three-point shot. 27 points for Ellis.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers. After not having a 3 during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. From past the arc, and again, New York with the triple.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Passes it to Webb. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Kansas City, Romero. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you have?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
No luck that time either.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Webb against James. From deep 3-point range, that shot is off. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. And here's Little. There's the pass to Nixon. Right wing. Over to the wing. The wide open shot by Little. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
From deep, James. He can't hit that time. And Kansas City shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Here's Little. Here's Romero. The shot, no good. James with some nice D. And so James will bring it up for New York. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or AG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Here's Webb. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Webb against James. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Kansas City. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here he goes. It's deflected. Stolen by Webb and stolen by James. From deep, sinks it.
James.
What range from outside. Wow. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Nice ball movement by Kansas City. The 9-foot shot. It's tipped. From deep three-point range, and another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Passed a little. Here's Nixon. Webb up top. James covering. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Ryan is checked in for Kansas City. New York on D. To the paint. Looking to end the run. Little can't hit.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
From deep, James, and again, New York with the triple.
3 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
2 points, that one goes. Webb's got his first bucket of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ellis left side. Puts up a three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his third assist on the night. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Webb with it. He's picked up by James. That one drops for him.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. From deep, Ellis nailed from three-point land. Ellis has got 36.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
And Kansas City making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. From deep, Ellis, and again, New York with the triple.
For 3.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Passes to Romero, back to Bryant to end the run. Hits it from three-point range.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give them a good open look from the perimeter.
New York calls timeout. They're up. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. For 3, Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 45 points.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
No good from outside. Knocked away.
New York foul. Weaver. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for Kansas City.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. New York calls timeout. They're ahead. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the back.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
From deep, connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.